welcome back to Hey Biz Buds podcast. In today's episode, you have me, Feetri, and I thought about sharing how you can manage time well while with your kids at home. So, if you are running a business, whether you are alone or with a team, a parent, this is the right place. So, this is a question that I get a lot. I started my business in 2020 when I'm in my third trimester with my son, who is now 4 years old. I also have a 2-year-old daughter, so I don't send my children to childcare. It wasn't our plan. It wasn't our plan, so we wanted to look after them ourselves. Big dreams. But honestly, I don't think we would have survive without help and support. And this is exactly why I wanted to share in this short podcast more about the help or the support that has helped me in the last 4 years running my own business from home while managing the house, the kids, everything. So it's just four crucial points. I think it's something that I've shared a tiny bit in the previous podcast, but maybe I'll share a bit more in today's episode. So the first one I learned is to figure out our priorities. Yeah, my priority, okay, our priorities. So I found out that sometimes you can't have two things at once. You might have to deal with one first, and then you can deal with the other. So in my case, when I was building out my business, I was trying to maintain an online presence right after I gave birth to my son. I wanted both. I wanted the business. I also wanted time with my son. So hard to admit, I neglected my body and mind. I didn't give myself enough rest, even while I'm up 3 a.m. pumping milk. I'm still thinking about my business. And it's unhealthy because I got burnt out soon after. Uh, so I didn't want to repeat the same mistake when I gave birth to my daughter. So when I gave birth to my daughter, 2 years into the business, I from the talks that I have with my business buddies and from friends, I took 3 months rest. So I wasn't on socials as much because I spent 3 months before my due date to ensure that things were running in place. I remember scheduling process. I remember working with some other freelancers who I can to see whether I can offload certain tasks that I'm not able to do in the first 3 months after giving birth. So that was what I did. And I think the mistake was I was working on the go. Work was concurrently moving with my life. So I think what I lacked was the planning part, and that was the mistake that I learned. So prioritizing, I learned to prioritize which one is learn to know which one I need to prioritize first. So in this case, of course, it's family. Uh, Business can come with it. It's just that I need to plan my business 3 months before. So yeah. And then the second one, I learned to schedule my time. Yeah, schedule my time. So this is um, it sounds so small, but I didn't do this at all. I didn't schedule my time, so it was just moving or going with the flow, with what's happening with the business, with my life. So I do this. I think it's just recently that I schedule my time. So I do have this timetable. I did it on Notion. I have this timetable from the moment I wake up for like 6 a.m. to 12 midnight because I'm able to write in tasks that I do in a day. I include my time to pray, my time to my kids' school time, kids' nap time, when do we eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, all of that family time, stuff like that. So this really helped me because I'm able to see gaps in my day and I'm able to see which tasks that weren't as productive as I hope. Like I'm laying down in the sofas while scrolling on TikTok for hours. I think those kind of stuff keep me in check to see what is the real reason why I'm wasting time Is it because I'm really tired? Is it because of the previous day events? Is it because of what I eat? So I'll keep myself in check. I'll see if there's something that I can, if there's anything that I can do something about it. And then that's how I change my habits. That's how I change my routine as and when. Uh, yeah. So, and talking about scheduling time, if you had listened to AJ's episodes, which probably will link it somewhere, she has shared extensively about schedule me time. That was something that I did not schedule at all until AJ's episode. That was, I think, it was in season one. So, right after the episode, I think me time was something that I forgo. It wasn't something that I make time for it. I thought I don't need it, but in fact I do. So I made sure to have that specific time every single month, something that I schedule in as well. It was because of AJ's episode that got me figuring out what is it that I want to do for my me time. Because when we talk about me time, people with we talk about self care. We talk about what is it that can help us when we're not working. So I was figuring out whether is my free time going to the spa, or is it going to those medi pedi kind of stuff. I didn't like them as much because I think I was figuring something that I can do that is cost effective, or something that I don't need to spend money on. So I think if I actually deep dive into myself, I figure out what is it that I enjoy. I enjoy visiting the beach or like go for nature walks. So that was something that I make time every single month. I tried, but of course I know that it's not something that I can do um quickly as possible because of my work and the kids. So we tried so I tried to make time for that, like once a month first to see how it goes, and then I can add more in my weeks and see how it goes. So right now I think it's just bi-weekly. Yeah, me time bi-weekly. For now it works for me. So that was something that I had to make time. I'll probably share more about the alone time in the last point. So this is what I wanted to share. It is to schedule your time. I think when we wear so many hats, when we manage a lot of things, we kind of forget all the important things that we need to do in a day. So scheduling our time, have a habit to actually write things down, have it somewhere that you can see. I think on the timetable on my Notion was something that I always see every single time I'm on this desk. Something that I see in the morning and before I go to bed because I want to see what else am I missing. If I done things, um, if I done all the things, if I checked all the things in a day, all of that. Okay, so that's the second point. So the third point here that has helped me is getting that help or support. As you heard just now, I don't send my kids to childcare, so and I don't want to disturb my mom with her daily activities. So we sought out to look for a day nanny. So initially it was just a maid. We wanted to look for a maid, but I think maid has its pros and cons lah. I think everything has its pros and cons. So maid, we didn't opt for a maid maybe because it's not maybe. We knew that it would be a privacy issue where my husband wouldn't be allowed to be in the house to have his freedom. So we sought out to look for a day nanny. So it was just someone to come in at a specific time just to look after, play, teach my daughter so that I'm able to do focus work. And that was what helped. Um, I have tried working alongside with her. It's just that, kids as they grow up, they want to move about. They don't stay in one place. Yeah, so that was what we did. Call in a day nanny and help and support. She helped us with quite a lot of stuff, I would say that. And the reason why this is a crucial point for me because I'm the eldest in my siblings, so naturally I grew up not asking for help, much help. But when I become a mother, that's when everything crumbled. I see. I had to build myself back up. So these were the tips. This was something that I had to. It's a really a shift of perspective. Uh, that um that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to get help. So ask help first, and then you'll get it. So yeah, I'm happy that I got help. So yeah, so um, I think for others out there, try to figure out, wh- try to look into your day. What is it that you need help with, and then yeah, get help. Okay, so the last point is probably an extension of what I said just now about me time, self care, and all of that. Um, it's being alone and have your alone time. Not necessarily having um that alone time to amplify your skills or to progress. Is just your alone time to be you, to be yourself, a space to breathe. Yeah, so here I just want to share that when you have so many people relying on you, you don't have time, you don't have space to think about yourself, to think about what you want to do, or what you love to do previously. You don't have time to make space for your hobbies and all of that because you were doing what is expected out of you. You're not able to do all the nice things that makes you happy. So when I'm able to first prioritize what the stuff that I want to do, I'm able to schedule in all those things that I want to do, and then I get help because I want to make sure that I get to do the things that I want to do. Then I'm able to see I'm able to make time for alone time. You see where I'm going? So I'm happy that I got help now that I have my alone time to breathe, to actually figure out how to figure out things that figure out how else I can help myself become a better person, become a better mother, become a better business owner, all of that. So uh what I did, uh this was something that I thought I didn't need also, because I think when you go through your day, you just kinda you don't see it as a priority. But I think I think being nagged by business buddies about making space for self care and all of that, I decided to make time for it, make time for alone time, and it's nice to know that to have that space to see to plan for my own future. Yeah, so uh, I thought that sleep is enough for alone time, but it isn't. Sleep is still important for everything internal to move properly, all of that. But that alone time is for me to work things to do something that I enjoy, to make sure that I'm happy with myself, because when I'm happy, everything else is happy. So what I did was I found a friend because I didn't want to be alone at first. So I found a friend. I got a friend who I know who can accompany me to figure out what I want to do in my alone time, my new hobby. So like I said, it has to be cost effective. It cannot be something that's far away because I still need to be with my children after maybe like 5 hours 5 hours or 3 hours of alone time. I find that I enjoy walking. I enjoy just sitting or just sitting and looking at nature, all of that. Reflective picnics. I had that with my friend. And then I did try painting, which was something that a lot of people shared with me on IG stories. I asked a hobby that I can take up, and a lot of people suggested painting, artistic stuff. I did pottery painting the other day. I still feel the stress of having to create something. We need to think what we want to create. So I felt like this feels like work. So I guess that wasn't my that wasn't I wouldn't call that my hobby yet lah. So doing something creative, is it feels like work to me. So right now my alone time is still just walking, just with or without someone. So that was something that makes me happy. That walking is just something that fills my cup. And when I filled my cup, I'm able to be better and able to feel other people's needs. I don't know other people's needs. I'm able to do the work that I need to do daily better. Yeah. Okay. So that sounds yeah. So that's these are the 4 points that I have. These are the four points that I have, and I hope that these small tips has helped you as they have helped me. Hope you benefit at least one of them because habits do take time. I'm not here today with I did not stress myself. All of these 4 things, 4 crucial points isn't something that I do overnight. It was definitely something that I figured out along the way. I take my time to um put myself first. And yeah, I built it up, progress as I go. So I'd love to hear how you feel about this episode. Do leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next episode.